How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Ethereum update, and unfortunately it's really not looking good. I try in my videos to show you how any coin can sort the situation that it's found itself in, but unfortunately, even with this key level support being shown here, it couldn't use it as a pivot point. The 100 EMA was sitting here last time it held, and we saw the recovery of all moving averages. Then there was a loss, and we tapped into the 200 EMA. But thanks to that bounce, the 100 EMA was recovered. And so, from there, the 100 EMA now has to hold because you've now recovered it. A lost support, which was meant to act as resistance, has actually been recovered. This is exactly what we need to see for potential move back up to the range high, 4.6 to 4.8k. And only if that breaks do we expect 5.8k. Unfortunately, it's now, as you can see today, we lost 100 EMA. This, of course, means this move back up is a lot harder to actually do. It's less likely now that we've confirmed the other sets of moving averages as resistance. You had one last chance here to pump back up. Once again, used it as resistance yesterday. And so the bearish trend is now here. We have to expect an attack of 3,500, this 200 moving average over here. This has to be the pivot point. This has to be where Ethereum bounces from and starts a journey back up to 4.6 and 4.8k. But do you understand now how it makes it a lot harder and how the natural path is now bearish, even though the 200 EMA is still holding up? Because with each support that is lost, it's hard to recover it now that it becomes resistance. As you see over here, we lost this support, it became resistance. This was a level of support that was recovered on the move back up. It has to hold up. Boom. Test the moving averages as resistance. Now that is lost, we're going to get an opportunity to bounce once again from this area over here. But this should now be resistance. And even if it does recover, this is still resistance. There's a lot of work to do, guys. And which each day that passes without Bitcoin exploding, it's likely that we just continue bleeding. You're starting to see other altcoins looking uglier than Ethereum. A lot of altcoins, even just dropping down into a top 5 coin like XRP, you're seeing that key level of support lost. All the moving averages lost as well. It's not actually the same as Ethereum. So you could argue with Bitcoin and ETH still above their key levels, if they can reverse for the weekly candle close and pumping next week, maybe those altcoins that are currently losing that key support can recover them. But there's a long way back up to make this bullish. We need to see 4.8k broken, and only then I'm going to be bullish. Until then, I actually genuinely believe the bears are in power and that we're going to see a continued bleed. I wouldn't want to be in any altcoins, and I'm not anyways, but each to their own. This is not financial advice. There's a disclaimer at the beginning of the video. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you want to get educated, use the links down below. Jump into the Discord, ask as many questions as you want, request as much TA as you want. If you want to learn from me one-to-one, check out the live streams that I do, private live streams, mentorship plans. I've also got an ebook for someone that doesn't have time but wants to do it at their own pace.